living thing reproduce their own kind. Living thing reproduce their own kind. So what is first meaning of, what is the meaning of reproduction? What is the meaning of reproduction? So reproduction generally means giving birth to young ones or to produce new ones. To produce new ones. So the definition comes: reproduction is the process by which living things produce more of their own kind. What is a reproduction? Reproduction is a process by which living things produce more of their own kind. So different organisms reproduce in various ways. Is some, like plants reproduce by seeds or by stems, whereas animal give birth to young ones or may lay eggs, etc. So plant may also reproduce vegetatively, we can say, and the animal reproduce through laying eggs or giving birth to young ones. So once again I am repeating, what is reproduction? Reproduction is a process by which living things produce more of their own kind or give birth to young ones. The two definitions you can give: reproduction is the process by which living thing produce more of their own kind, or we can say reproduction is the process by which the living organism produce their own babe own kinds. Okay, next, all living organisms reproduce, but the non-living thing do not reproduce. That is, non-living thing do not reproduce of their own. Non-living thing do not reproduce their own kind. So living thing reproduce. Another different characteristic is living thing reproduce and non-living thing do not reproduce. Next, living things need food. All the living things in our universe need energy to work. We all know this. We all know that if we want to perform any work, we need energy. So how do we get energy? We get energy from our food. We get energy from our food. So all the living thing in this environment require food. Green plant make their or manufacture their own food. Green plant manufacture their own food with the help of air, water and sunlight. With the help of air, water and sunlight. So they are also called autotrophs. In the first chapter we have studied why plants are called autotrophs, because they produce their own food. That is why they are called autotrophs. The word auto means self and troph means food. So the organisms which prepare their own food are called autotrophs, and only example of autotroph is a plants. Plant are the only autotrophs. That is why they produce their own food with the help of air, water and sunlight. Animals cannot manufacture their own food. Animals cannot manufacture or make their own food. They are dependent on plant or animal. Along with animal, human are also dependent on plant and animal for their food. So they are called as heterotrophs. They are also called heterotrophs. Hetero means different, troph means food. Hetero means different, troph means food. So the organism which cannot prepare their own food are called heterotrophs. Got this? Examples: animals and humans. A cow is a heterotroph, or we can say birds, humans. These all are heterotrophs. Non-living thing do not eat food. Non-living thing do not need food. Though some non-living thing require energy to work, like fan does not work with the help of electricity, but we cannot say that it is a food. We cannot say that it is a food. Okay, so non-living things do not need food, whereas the all living things need food. Okay. Next, living things have definite lifespan. What is the meaning of lifespan? So we all know that all the animals in the universe has to die. All the organism in this universe have to die. That is, someday they will be finished. Someday they will be finished. So the meaning of word lifespan is the time duration up to which an organism live. So that, what is the lifespan? Lifespan is a time duration up till which a organism lives. So every organism has a certain time period up to which the organism lives. So all living things have a certain lifespan, that is in the stages they grow, they give birth, grow, develop, reproduce. That is, various process takes place in their life, like they go through birth, growth, development, reproduction, aging, and death in their life cycle. So they, thus we can say that each organism have a definite lifespan, that is the period between the birth and death. Whereas non-living things do not have a lifespan, they can continue to exist until they are plant. So several insects such as honeybee, moth and wasp help in the pollination, help to pollinate the flower by taking